Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün Hogwarts Legacy'ye kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Ben kayıt dışı yan görevleri yapmaya çalıştım. Lakin bazı görevler eee, çok zordu. Mesela Profesör Sharp'ın ödevi. Buna çok para istiyor. Bazı iksirleri almamızı istiyor. Bunu tam yapamadım. Şunlar da yeni eklenmiş sanırım. Yeni gördüm ben bunları. Ama şu görevi yaptım. Bundan 16 daha 12 tane daha toplamam gerekiyor. Ve kolay bulunan bir şey değil bu. Bu zor. Bunu da yapacağım herhalde bir gün. Şimdilik ana görevden devam edelim biz. Undercroft'un gölgesinde. Evet, zaten göreve geldik hemen.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Bekle.
This way.
Hadi gidelim.
There's a secret passage just here.
Hadi yürüyelim. Evet, Sebastian girmedi.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Burası şey mi ya?
With my sister.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to
tesisat
Ominous
yok.
I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Hadi öğret.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Evet. Bunun yerine koyalım.
Best to keep the
Expelliarmus.
Undercroft intact.
Öyle. Dur lan yanlış şey yapmışız. Ha bu.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
İyiymiş bu ya.
That's it. Well done.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Bayağı çözdük. Eyvallah.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses
Sebastian'ı
Hogwarts.
seviyorum ya.
She's been stuck at home with our guardian,
Bizi korudu
Uncle
zaten.
Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Artık söyleyelim
Might it
mi?
have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade.
O kadar
did he?
fedakarlık
Nothing
da
gets
yaptı.
past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to
zaten
recover
kendisi söylüyor.
something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Söyleyelim ya. Çok fedakarlık yaptı bizim için.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Tamam.
When I head
Sebastian-
to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Sebastian kral ya.
Confringo!
Of. Bu çok iyi oldu ya öğrendiğimiz. Aha buraya ilk girdiğimizde şey mi dedim? Bura acaba hani Harry büyüler öğretiyor diye herkese. Acaba
Hello,
bura mı
Sebastian.
dedim?
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Söylesek mi ki ya?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Aa,
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no
lan
one.
tuzağa
He's a
düştük ya.
good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Ağzına sıçarım seni ha, var ya. Duydun mu beni? Lan söyleme lan. Giremiyor muyuz? Lan acaba bizi mühürledi mi ki ya?
Revelio.
Şunu da takip edelim. Gelmişken. Bu bize şeyleri gösteriyor. Slytherin amblemleri var. Hah, bura.
Got it.
Bunları toplayıp bir yerlere yerleştireceğiz. Şimdi görevlere bakalım bir. İhtiyaç odası. İhtiyaç odasına gitmemiz iyi olacak çünkü bazı eşyalar var mesela, onları aktif edemiyoruz. Aktif etmemiz lazım. Keşke tökezledim deseydim ya, şu olay. Canım sıktı. Evet.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Ne kadar taşaklı bir adamımız ya. Her kapıyı açıyoruz falan.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Peki. Evanesco. Şimdi bunu da ekleyeceğiz. Nerede? Yerine koyalım.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down?
Revelio.
All of us are trying to rest.
Lumos.
Bunu çekeceğiz.
Accio. Revelio.
Buradan çıkamıyoruz. Vay be, bayağı tırmandık ha. Birisini şey yapalım bari. Bu da 150 lira. Bu da çok iyi değilmiş herhalde. Aynen. Bu da fena değilmiş aslında.
Expelliarmus. Hope this isn't as Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Oha.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description.
Protego.
Excellent.
Revelio.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Heh, tamam. Tam da ihtiyacım olan.
You'll find plenty of...
Da. Evet. Bu iyi oldu. Bir de pelerin vardı. Neyse bununla devam edelim.
clothing that need to be identified, the desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Yine büyü.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Evet. Profesör Fig'e rapor vereceğiz şimdi.
I was hoping to see you.
Hocayı da görmeyeli bayağı
back.
oldu.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast
Why would you want to take toast?
to a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and
Hadi.
we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Bu Hogwarts'ta da amma gizliye vermiş ya.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory,
Tam
but
olarak
I
hatırlamıyorum.
don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Peki. Atalım.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Hocam. Evet.
Handy resource indeed.
Evet, sonunda geldik.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Hadi gidelim.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Görünmez. Dur hocam, onu bir ayarlayayım ben.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
O neymiş ya? Öyle büyü mü var?
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
Bayağı da adam varmış.
Ramrock said so. Nothing over here.
Petrificus
Someone
Totalis.
there? Over here! Must be something. Ramrock said so.
Expelliarmus.
An utterly pitiful display.
Confringo.
There you are. Take
Incendio.
Ne
Expelliarmus.
oldu lan, yanmadı.
Revelio.
I didn't touch your help.
Toplanacak bir şey varsa alayım ben.
For making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? Not quite.
Lan nasıl gördün?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I will make you pay.
Incendio. Revelio.
Bunlarda da para yok ya.
Revelio.
Ne yapacağız? Goblin varlığı kalmadı ya. Kanıt arayacağız.
Orders.
Yani burada bulduklarınız goblin türünün sonunda dünyadaki hak ettiği yeri almasının anahtarı olabilir Ranrock.
What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I'll snap that wand and your neck.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Pity, not quite.
Is that the best you can do?
Accio.
That's your best. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Bir dakika, mola.
Pitiful.
Şunu bir yok edelim. Yetenek. Bunu açalım bir. Evet. Dönebiliriz şimdi. Of.
That was meant for me. You won't stop me.
Lan kaçamıyoruz da.
Incendio.
Prepare to surrender now.
For the mist.
Deadly mistake this.
Bunlar biraz dişli. Hocam bana büyü ver ya. Kuleyi mi arayacağız?
Looks like we found the entrance.
Revelio. It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Bıktım gözlükten ya.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Ya yeter.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Revelio.
Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Peki.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Nereye geldik? Bakalım.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Şey mi vuracağız acaba?
Revelio.
Ha.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Bunu kesin almamız lazım. Peki. Ne yapacağız? Atlayacağız mı? Oha! En başa attı lan. Havada duruyoruz. O da iyiymiş.
Confringo.
Buraya bir repair olur mu acaba?
Reparo.
Tamam.
That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio.
Ha, iyi. Yine biz bir şey çıkaracağız. Evet abi. Sağ ol. Şık büyücü şapkası. Şık yazması inanmayacak.
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Ya bunun sonunda ne kazanacağız çok merak ediyorum. O kadar şey yaptık. O kadar boyutlar arası geçiş yaptık.
These are never a welcome sight.
Peki.
At least I know what to expect this time.
Ben bir dakika büyü şeyi yapabilirim ayarlaması. Şu işe yarayabilir belki bilmiyorum. Bu da işe yarayabilir. Evet. Başka büyüm yok zaten. Aa! Aa!
Levioso.
Lan değiş artık be. Abi niye olmuyor bu? Beni öldürün ya. Beni öldürün bir. Öldür beni abi. Teşekkürler. Bayağı kafamızdan geçirdi. Ya büyüler arası geçiş yapamıyorum. Biraz sinir bozucu oldu evet.
Confringo.
Bunu tekrar değiştireceğiz. Neydi? Ne yapacaktık? Bunu. Ya da bunu. İşte iyileştirme kalmadı ki. O da sıkıntı.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this
İşte
time.
kadın büyü de yok.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Abi
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
kadın büyü al.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Al.
Revelio. Accio. These look familiar. Revelio. Accio.
Onu araştırırız da. Bir dakika. Oraya nasıl gideceğiz acaba? Neyse. Birisi mi geliyor?
Accio.
Evet. Bunu öğrendiğim iyi oldu.
Accio.
Peki buradan niye geçmedik, ben onu anlamadım.
Revelio.
Heh, iyi bari. Değdi.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Hay Allah.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Of.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Hadi. Tuşlara bazen basmıyor ya.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Al şunu kafana.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Not making this easy on me. Revelio.
Of, yordu beni ya. Ne yapacağız?
Accio.
Daha fazla gelemiyoruz. Ben buradan çıkabiliyor muyum? Bir ayar yapayım hemen.
Accio.
İlla şuradan.
Accio. Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors.
Ya yeter.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Of. Yeter lan.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ölmedik.
Incendio. Confringo.
Ya keşke şu şeyleri iksirler tüketmeseymişim.
Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Hadi.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Anladım abi. Arkadan saldırmakta.
Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Revelio.
Evet. Biraz yorulduk.
Accio.
O da iyiymiş.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Yoruldum ya. Şu tesisattan var ya. Bunu yok et zaten. Para da etmiyor. Bu da şapka veriyor ya.
Accio.
Ee?
Revelio.
Heh, bu verdiğin yol diyor. Ne oluyor abi? Oh, sağ olasın. 2 tane. 6. Of. 5 tane verdi. Demek ki bayağı bir dövüşü boss fight olacak. Evet.
I like the look of this. Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Şunu bir alayım ben.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Bunları ben bir toplayayım.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Bayağı ustalaştık ya dövüşte. Evet. Boss fight mi? Of of of of of.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Of. Vay eşek var. Bu ne oğlum?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
Tamam.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Al.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Levioso.
Bu niye işlemiyor ya?
Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ana. Sonunda yakalandık. O ne lan? Kim attı onu?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Geber.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Dış etkenler var hocam, olmaz.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ya
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
geber geber geber geber, canım kalmadı, canım kalmadı. Hah. Oh, oğlum canım kalmadı lan. Can yok bak.
What a relief. Revelio.
Abi iyi bir ödül ver bari ya.
Another pensive.
Ay tesisatına sokayım. Ya ciddi misin? Kesin bu kız bir günah falan işledi var ya.
You're Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Dedim ya, bu kızda bir şeyler olacak diye.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Yani bundan sonraki anı bir şey olacak büyük ihtimal. Bu kız saldıracak falan gibime geliyor. Heh. Hocam.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Evet.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Sonbahar mı? Evet, odamıza gelmeyeli bayağı olmuştu. O zaman bugünlük bu kadar yeter. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşelim. Şöyle görevlere bir bakalım. Zaten ana görev yok şu anda. Yani tüm yan görevler. Ben bu ödevleri tamamlayayım. Ana görev açılır o zaman büyük ihtimal. Bugünlük bu kadar yeterli. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Kanalıma abone olmayı, videomu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Düşüncelerinizi yorumlarda da belirtebilirsiniz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.